With the money, with the power, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche, how the beat like a horse. To the flames like a torch, yeah. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never...
A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Jays played well in the series so far, winning the first 2 in this 3-game set.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
Gene Segura is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Segura runs. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Bryce Harper comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's 1 for 5. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Driven nicely into the gap. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Striding forward now, JT Realmuto, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. 0-1 the count. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
From the stretch, the 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Aaron Nola gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Now to the plate, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Marcus Semien waits on deck. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to bat for Toronto, Marcus Semien. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Springer gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He's there and records the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matty, Kevin Biggio is a guy to watch for me. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
He's right on the money, and Real Muto got him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, today's ball game provides the Blue Jays with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Here comes the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Of course, in order to achieve said sweep, they'll need to overcome this early 1-run deficit.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
Next, it'll be Alec Bohm, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting it, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Ready now is Bo Bichette, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Hot shot to third. And there's 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So next to bat will be Teoscar Hernandez. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And it's fouled away. Down the left field line and deep, and foul. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. And now in the box, Lourdes Gurriel. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And that one yanked just foul. Hernandez is off of first with 2 away. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 3 for 8. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. From the stretch, the 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. So to get his day started at the plate, Roman Quinn trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. This is just fair as it'll hug the line and head for the right field corner. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Gene Segura is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Fouled away. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Quinn rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score. As it's now a 2-0 ball game. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Springer giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Fouled off. Segura, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it.
And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. First time up, he went down looking. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 3, the Jays 0.
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that has really been productive this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better.
Leading off for
Safe
the
to say
Jays,
no one else around the league hopes
catcher,
they can, guys.
number 7.
All right, Heidi, thank you. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
George Springer the next to hit. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Chopped on the ground to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus.
Striding in is Marcus Semien. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
First pitch on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
The 2-0 on the way. Bo Bichette will be next. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now. Put the force back in order here.
The batter, number 11.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. 1-0 the count. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 8.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report. That brings up Alec Bohm as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Therefore, it is Guerrero, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And he fouls this one off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next to hit, Roman Quinn. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. In there for strike 1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hit on the ground is short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Leading up for Toronto,
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the imposing power bat, Teoscar Hernandez. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for the Blue.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And a ball 1-0. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Corey Dickerson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order. There. Gene Segura standing in. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The second baseman.
Swing and a liner.
Segura.
Gurriel arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single.
Jankowski makes a break for second. That's a strike. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Ready on 0-2. Back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. JT Realmuto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. In the dirt, throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Biggio has a play. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. 2 men on, 2 out. And that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. Swing and a liner. Harper at third. Hoskins on at second with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. A pause and the 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Middle of the afternoon here. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Reese McGuire.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
The 1-0. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
There's Segura, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
At the plate now is George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. And it misses. 3-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 10. Second
So
baseman.
2 out, nobody on.
Marcus.
And up next, a Berkeley area
Simeon.
native, Marcus Simeon. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Pitch on the way.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Slow roller left side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 4-2. Trevor Richards will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 33.
First pitch of the AB now. Alec Bohm is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Ball 2 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Next, it'll be Andrew McCutcheon. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 5. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Simeon's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 24.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Roman Quinn grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order as they can't add to their... Leading off the inning, it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and they could use a spark from him here.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now a swing and a ball hit pretty well down that left field line. This has a chance, and it is gone. A home run.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
In now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That evens it up, 1-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Runners on the move for second. Hit back up the middle. And that's the first down.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch coming. Here it is. The bouncer to the left side. Throw goes to third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. He's set. Here it comes. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. On the first. And how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the... Number 58 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Bryce Harper stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1 the count. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. JT Realmuto is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
2 balls and a strike now. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. Great stab, but they extend their lead as the runner comes around to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So stepping in is Alec Bohm. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Hoskins on second. Realmuto on at first with 2 down. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. So here is Corey Dickerson. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The right fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire. He bounced out last time up. Now the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good release on the circle change, 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's George Springer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB now. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays go down in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Joaquin Soria will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 28, Joaquin Soria.
Now to the plate, here is Andrew McCutchen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
McCutchen.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The Blue Jays entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late-game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Their count now at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Tell me what you know before you go.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Hit to first. And a step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Roman Quinn.
Next up, Roman Quinn. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Lays off 1-0.
1, no strike.
6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. He's set and the pitch. Travis Jankowski is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ian Kennedy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 31.
Now it'll be Marcus Semien. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way. Low for ball one.
Count 1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now back.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Going back to that last at-bat, that's not an easy thing to do, to pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
Semien on at first, nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2, full count. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner going a second time. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Runner at second, 1 away. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he misses. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Well, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up
next, here is Kevin Biggio. Tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. And a good fastball from Kennedy as he gets ahead with strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Real Muto goes to get it, and that ends the inning. So no runs.
Your
Brad
attention,
Hand
please.
enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Bryce Harper is at the plate as he watches ball one. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. Rhys Hoskins is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he got him.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
He's not going to get him as he swipes second. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. His career line against Brad Hand, not great. He's 1 for 8. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. 3-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. First pitch on its way. Didi Gregorius is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Jose Alvarado takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0. Here it comes. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next is
Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Lourdes Gurriel is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Hard sinker misses 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Randall Richard will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 15, Randall.
From the stretch.
Richard.
Popped him up. Real Muto is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The bat.
Next to hit is Reese McGuire. Alejandro Kirk will come on as a pinch hitter.
Alejandro.
as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Again, he sends it out of play. And he gets strike three called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. 6-4 the outcome today. The Philadelphia Phillies